This is Ruby. You're watching Fan Friday.
It's time for Fan Friday. Happy girl? She's a happy girl. Reese Pup wants to know, have you ever traveled to another state with your dogs? If so, where? We have been to Ohio, actually camping in Ohio with the dogs just last year, and we have also been to Minnesota and Wisconsin with the dogs when we've gone up camping. They actually went to Petco in Duluth, Minnesota. I think that's where it was. Yeah, it was Duluth, Minnesota. It was like 540 miles or something from our house, and we actually told the people at Petco, we're like, we drove 540 miles just to bring our dogs here. Not really, but kind of. It was pretty funny. The cashier almost believed us. Okay, this is an interesting question, but a lot of you have actually asked it. The person that just asked it was Brio the Malinois on Instagram, and I actually got asked this a lot last week too, and probably it had to do with the fact that Oakley was sick and had bloat and all that stuff. Do you ever think about what it will be like when Oakley's not around anymore? And do you ever think about the day when Oakley won't be around anymore and that type of stuff? I'm going to tell you guys a little secret. I don't know if it's a secret. It won't be a secret anymore after I tell you. You cannot go through every day in your life thinking about the day that your dog won't be around anymore, because that's just going to make you sad. I mean, it's inevitable. Eventually, they're not going to be around anymore. I mean, that's part of owning a dog. You have to understand that you're more than likely going to outlive that dog, and that dog, and that dog, and it's going to happen. You're going to outlive your pets. But if you think about that all the time, you're just going to be sad. So, I mean, even you guys that watch the videos, don't think about that. Think about all the fun that we currently get to have with the dogs. All the fun videos you get to see, all the fun things they get to do, all the fun things they get to experience. Think about the happy stuff, the happy moments. Those are the things you want to look at. What are we going to do tomorrow? What are we going to do today? What do we get to do to have fun? Play with your dogs. Don't think about, oh, one day they're not going to be here anymore, because that's just going to lead you to be really, really sad. And if you're sad, then you can't have fun with your dogs. So since so many of you asked that question, I thought I better address it. I don't think about the day that Oakley's not going to be here anymore. I think about the fact that Oakley's here today, and we get to celebrate today with her here, and all the other dogs. Text Posts AF wants to know, what kind of dog food do you recommend? We get asked this every week. The dog food we feed our dogs is listed down in the video description. We feed our dogs Dr. Tim's Kinesis, and you can order it at chewy.com. Did she bite your tail? I'm Laura M. says, if a fan sees you out in public, what would be the best way to approach you and the dogs to say hi and maybe pet the dogs? You guys, if you see us out in public somewhere, say hi. We met here in our local town. We ran into somebody that actually knew us from our channel and our vlog channel, and we said hi to her. Stop and say hi. You know, I mean, when we were in Ohio the last time camping, we saw some people that recognized us from our channel. And one time when we were in the UP, up in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan, it happened while we were camping. If you see us and you see the dogs, tell us who you are. Tell us that you watch the show. Tell us that you know us from this channel or from Snow Dogs Vlogs or whatever. Don't be afraid to walk up and say hi. We're friendly people. And of course we're going to let you pet the dogs. Oakley might not let you pet her. She might duck. But these two will let you pet them for sure. Yeah, just say hi. We don't mind. Arch Ward says, what are your main plans for the summer with the girls? Been a big fan for 3 years now. Possum, possum, possum. Big plans for the summer. We're going to go camping. And 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 we're going to go camping. We already have one place all reserved for camping. And we're hoping to reserve our Memorial Day weekend spot within the next week or two. And then we hope to reserve a couple other spots. We want to go back to Drummond Island. We want to go camping. Right, Shelby? We want to go camping? Say heck yeah. We hope to do a lot more camping and hiking this year. Well, so we'll see how that turns out. Fabian 2015 says, how did you get Oakley to say I love you? She doesn't always do it. You really have to catch her when she's in a feisty, talkative mood. Like, I don't know if she's in a talky mood right now. She's kind of been a little bit quiet. Just a little bit of whining, but not much barking or talking. And then we just say it, and she kind of mimics us back. Sometimes she does it really good, and sometimes she doesn't. I haven't gotten Memphis to do it, and I think I've gotten Shelby to do it like once. Shiloh used to be really good at it, but out of all three of them right now, Oakley's the best talker. Right, Oakley? She's like, I'm gonna find a spot to lay down. We We got some mail. We got some mail. We got a letter and some mail from Chris. It looks like it says Chris and Missy the dog. And there's something in here for the dogs. That's for you. That's for you. That's for you. And that is for you. You all have your own. Memphis immediately goes to take one. They also sent some Kong Easy Freeze chicken soup and some candy and more dog treats. And we got a letter from Lexi, and Lexi says they have a Malamute who is afraid to get in the car. Do you have any tips? Have you tried using a lot of treats and positive reinforcement? Another thing you can try doing is actually picking the dog up and putting the dog in the car, and while the dog's in the car, give the dog a lot of treats and petting and reinforcement. You know, good dog, good dog, good dog. It's going to take a little bit of time, but if you work on it for a little bit each day, I think eventually the dog will be less afraid of the car. And Oakley got an awesome Get Well Soon card from Beth. Thank you so much, Beth. And we got a drawing from Bella VTV. And we got a letter and some photos from Philip. And we got some drawings from Emma, and even a cool little soft husky on the envelope. And we got a letter and a drawing from Cassie. And Oakley got another Get Well Soon card. And we got a letter and some drawings from Brooke. And Brooke had a couple of questions. Have you ever been fishing with the dogs? Shiloh actually went fishing with us, but we don't really go fishing all that often. Do you have a favorite color husky? My favorite color husky is actually the copper and white or the red and white. Notice I don't have one that color. That is my favorite color husky. And another question was, what made you decide to start a channel? We just wanted to share the lives of our dogs. And once we got our inspiration, we decided, why not? Why not? Why not make other people happy by sharing the lives of our dogs? And we got an awesome drawing from Macy. And we got a letter and some drawings from Catherine. There's Memphis. There's a Shiloh. And there's Shelby. And we got a letter from Mary. Mary wants to know how Oakley's doing. She's doing pretty good. And no, we did not adopt her as a puppy. This is a coloring of Shelby. Did Shelby ever have puppies? Nope, she never had puppies. Here's a picture, a coloring of Shiloh. And here's one of Memphis. How old is Memphis? Memphis is almost 2 years old. She'll be 2 years old in April. Alright, you guys, that's all we have for Fan Friday today. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you didn't do so yet, Monday we put up a video all about bloat. The educational things you need to know about bloat in dogs. So you should definitely go check that out. It's very educational, very important to know if you have a dog. And then Wednesday was another pet box review. So definitely go check that out. We are gonna get ready to go to bed, I think. So thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. Stay positive. Dream big. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye.